Auntie Cleo to turn a perfectly charming little hamlet called Fairfield on a pleasant moon named Eden into a garish, cutthroat, jingle-blaring mudhole.
From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant.
Outside.
All fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
Ah, the Outlander I spoke with before. What brings you back around?
The matriarch chose Eden because she recognized it.
Why, that's wonderful. I'm actually quite relieved a fellow customer like yourself somehow saw through my carefully maintained act. Others in Westport fail to perceive my true nature. I am hardly one of the herd around here. A reference you'll no doubt recognize from those keen Auntie's Choice commercials.
The Sovereign devised the paradigm, a meticulously designed marvel where, if each of us...
Why, they are certainly inspiring. There's this one character who just laughs at danger, says he hand makes his own luck. Is that not the grandest thing you ever heard? You and I are just like him. Get up and go-getters. Say, did Auntie's Choice send you here? Don't fret, I am exceedingly skilled at keeping secrets.
Within Auntie's choice, so don't fret. The system is resilient.
If I am not the person for it, I would be most surprised. Do tell.
We must all do our part to maintain it.
I normally might, but my cousin, the warden there, freely enjoys stringing up Auntie's Choice sympathizers. And Marilyn would grant no reprieve to family.
We give it a little extra added zeal for now, just to offset any minor disruption.
That seems neither prudent nor wise. I value my neck and do not intend to hang.
Feeling distracted? Daydreaming on the job?
Oh, did you have another mission in mind? One especially designed for my unique talents?
Thoughts? Go now.
Really? What was he like? Bold? Assertive? With a wildly obstreperous theatrical air?
We are bound to inform you that you have entered a recreant locality. Record states as follows.
Is that so? Do tell me more.
Treasonous due to insufficient zeal in defense
Oh,
against
anywhere. What were your impressions of the man? How did he seem to you? Quite different from what the Protectorate told us of those in Fairfield. An audacious proposal. Yet this place, despite its recent humidity, remains comfortable and familiar.
Everyone knows the paradigm epitomizes the pinnacle of social order. Why? Because the matriarch herself designed it, and the sovereign embodies
Hate to dash everyone's hopes. Suppose I am still part of the herd.
were constantly out of balance. Individualism ran rampant. Depletion of resources.
With a full case, I might gorge upon such sweet goodness morning, noon, and night. All right, hand it over. Oh, but what would vigilant Hogarth say? What would everyone say? I can scarcely imagine it. Abandoning my community only to satisfy my gastronomical urges and risk-taking attitude. No, I couldn't leave unless Hogarth ordered everyone to go.
Work isn't strenuous or stressful. Food isn't
I'd say so, but I'm not some highly skilled subversive type or some such. You are. I'm certain you can find a way, somehow.
to rightly appreciate it all and thank the sovereign.
You are the raw material for perfection. Yeah. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duties. We're all in this together.
I inhaled
The
so
matrix
much dust and debris during the attack.
Prudence dictates that we watch our neighbors, but I may just invite him over to make it easier.
and through the sovereign devised
The wireless said that flooding Westport is routine maintenance. Building up an outdoor furnace.
You've returned. Don't know what we'd do if we didn't have you and the Vigilant looking out for us. Hard to say, since I don't know any other way. We have more sense of community than other places, which I couldn't imagine getting by without. Before the invasion, automechs took care of most things. I had plenty of time for my interests. Forays into nature, socializing. Must say I do look forward to mealtime around here. Arcadian tenderloin in particular remains a favorite. Hard to find a bad meal in the Protectorate, though. See you when I see you. Yes? Help you with anything? Well, now, that should do nicely. Thank you. Hope those Crabbles didn't give you too much trouble. I recognize these patients require more care than I'm able to provide here. Seems like in Fairfield, I can get them the help they require. The one last additional thing we'll need is for Vigilant Hogarth to agree to it. It's less a concern about disloyalty, and more my respect for his abilities. He's a skilled leader, and we could sorely use his aid, from coordinating logistics to keeping up morale. I'll surely have my hands full with my patients. His presence on the journey would save lives. All right, be careful out there. Stranger?
Manipulative, indoctrinatory falsity. It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport, once a shining testament to Protectorate excellence, now a picturesque example of the evils of corporatism. But where are my manners? We do not have much, but please, let me offer you some victuals. Tut. I insist. Serving Unit 1. Something for the visitor at once?
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our best foot forward, regardless of circumstance.
Depletion of resources and lack of community led to terrible suffering.
Our society was built from the bedrock up, through the vision of our matriarch. Due to her genius, the structure of our society is perfect, planned down to the last subject. We all work as a unified whole for the betterment of all. Unlike those corporate colonies, where it's every person for themselves.
We sleep well at night. Work isn't strenuous or stressful. Food is nutritious and plentiful.
They love it as much as I. We care for everyone. Why, we've even eradicated the drudgery of manual labor through our perfection of auto-mechanical technology. That brings me to a matter I'd like to discuss with you, actually. I believe something still can be done. This town can be saved, its people given a reprieve. Were we to acquire the one thing vital to our existence, auto-mech parts. What?
Comestibles served.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on our mech programming. Among the vigilant, it is even considered something of a sport. We are not miracle workers, however. Without parts to work with, we've no hope of remaking our mechs to do tasks beyond their initial functions. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts.
The paradigm, a meticulously designed marvel where, if each of us does our part...
Oh, you failed to hear the loudspeakers on the way in? The announcement we're obliged to repeat incessantly. Well, allow me to paraphrase. Protectorate law finds us guilty of treason on account of letting Westport fall prey to Auntie's choice saboteurs.
Like those nettlesome raptidons, or...
These fine and decent folk don't deserve having their lives thrown away on account of my failures. If I can return the settlement to a reasonable facsimile of its previous glory, sufficiently functioning by employing mechs reprogrammed to repair and rebuild, the arbiters might see fit to penalize only me, commute the others' sentences, allow them to maintain things around here in the spirit of continuity and such.
Look around. If the Protectorate wanted to do right by you, you wouldn't be starving and wallowing in this metal quagmire. You want to help your people? Go to Fairfield.
Fairfield? Why, they're the reason we're in this mess. You'll forgive me for questioning such timely offers of generosity and kindness. No thank you, not interested. I owe it to every single person here to try. Under Protectorate law, we are bound to inform you that you have entered a recreant locality. Record states as follows. Nobody needs go anywhere. Not when we can still save Westport. We of the Protectorate endure as one, regardless of any hardships we must face. It'd have to be catastrophically obvious this place was doomed, and incontrovertibly beyond my means to save it, before I'd even consider such a recourse.
They sneer at our contentment.
When I look outside, I see people who are hardy and resilient, who trust the paradigm, who understand prosperity will return with time and group effort. I have the aid of key pillars of our community, several persons of note and good character who stand with and by me, and our town still functions. Our automechs are still running, mostly. We have a generator to power them, fresh water, the reassuring voice of everyone's neighbor Prudence wafts from our loudspeakers. I don't know. Look, I've entertained these fool notions of yours long enough. There's no use pursuing such a fruitless line of thinking further. I have a brighter future in mind for Westport, one you can help with, in fact, rather than dwelling on dark maybes and scenarios of worst imagining.
And plentiful. We have everything we need. Prudence dictates...
Not the first to question my judgment, nor the last, I suppose. One expects a certain lack of social graces from those raised outside the Protectorate. Let us talk plainly. What would it take to secure your aid?
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted.
Certainly. What would you like to know?
All fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all...
I know as an outsider you may not be able to understand this, but the structure of our society is sacrosanct. If any one subject does not do their duty, it puts everyone at risk. Ours was to protect Westport when Antis attacked us, with our lives if the situation necessitated it. As you can see, we failed. We're also tasked with leading the rest of the subjects, but now that I've become a traitor, the only guidance I provide is to the few left here, and I will do right by them. Is there anything else? That's abundantly kind of you, though there must be something I can offer.
Naturally, sometimes
Enough to lead and inspire those who work there, once at least. I was previously the ranking vigilant on this island. Why do you ask?
Nettlesome raptidons, or the base individualists within
Ah, I don't know what an Earth Directorate is, and I thought we were past the need for being coy, but fine. I'll extend you my trust as a show of good faith. In exchange for the automech parts we need, I can provide you means to get inside. Never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find ourselves in.
But prudence dictates we give it a little extra added zeal.
Wonderful. My unavoidable march to the gallows feels lighter already. At least now my subjects will have a fleeting chance. The parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center to the south. But do not, under any circumstances, tell those stationed there why you need them. To get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create one for you here. Under Protectorate law, we are bound. Farewell now. That you have entered a recreant locality. Record states as follows. All inhabitants are declared treasonous due to insufficient zeal in defense against seizure, sabotage, and/or manipulative indoctrinatory falsity.
Hey, Commander. Could I have a word with you real quick? I hope you're not seriously considering helping the Protectorate here. I know these folks seem on the down and out, but we're as like to do more harm than good by siding with them.
Everyone knows the paradigm epitomizes the pinnacle of social order. Why?
Right.
Because the
Okay. Well, if we do as Milverstreet's asked and convert the populace to Auntie's choice, they're more likely to get the care they need and not be sentenced to death. Milverstreet also promised us a way into the Vox. Oh, and a ritzy hat. Man drives a hard bargain, if he can be trusted. Reviving Westport would anger some folks back in Fairfield, but there's no question the Vigilant could help us get into the Vox station a whole heck of a lot easier.
Here on Eden, we all enjoy the full luxury the paradigm affords us. A perfect life of contentment.
Your heart's rightly placed, Commander, but past experience has taught me that sometimes helping causes more harm than good. That's all I'm getting at.
Well at night. Work isn't strenuous or stressful. Food is nutritious and plentiful. We have everything.
Before you make a decision one way or the other, let's ask around. See what the residents have to say. No use trying to lift up those attached to the muck.
The Sovereign.
Itching to hunt down that skeleton crabble or raptidon matriarch. Almost as much as this damn limb is itching at me. Law, it hurts. Got something that needs doing, Commander?
We're all in this together.
The matriarch chose Eden because the native flora and fauna, the pleasant atmosphere, and rich natural resources.
I was sad for a moment because my house got submerged in the flooding. Then the wireless told me everything was splendid. Now I feel much, much better. Trust the plan, preserve set progress, sustain the system, serve the
The
sovereign.
matriarch chose Eden because she recognized it as the perfect ecosystem. The native flora and fauna, the pleasant atmosphere, and rich natural resources represent a fascinating, complex ecological network to govern it. The matriarch working with the sovereign devised a meticulously designed model where each of us does our part, produces glorious bounty, naturally sometimes
This is DB Milva Street of Fairfield with a special one-time free offer for all Protectorate subjects within and without earshot. What do I provide? Information.
I know if it was healthy, the Sovereign would provide it.
It's true.
But how can Purpleberry crunch people's evil and have 110% of the chemicals and preservatives we need?
I guess the notion that unnamed chemicals are good for us is misguided. No, I just feel sad for them, even in their name. Just a normal person making random and perfect decisions.
Personal invitation to you all. Fairfield and sample our unique brand of autonomous self-determination process. Hack your bags and get ready to think for yourself. Choose for yourself. I for yourself.
Salutations, Arcadia. Anti-Cleo here.
Choice is the proud maker of Spacer's Chaw, Zero G Brew, and antibiotics. Everything you need to get through your day.
I want to speak to the citizens of the Protectorate. You have your medical supplies dwindle as your roofs threaten.
People have been complaining about those ads playing. I'm inured to all manner of hollering. Can't imagine telling Hogarth I'm leaving. Believe I'd feel additionally traitorous once I met his gaze.
Those pills were magnificent.
Are they part of a new plan?
and allergens of all kinds. Use Alderall's mollifying demulcent and breathe easy once again.
Hello again. Have you spoken to Vigilant Hogarth yet? Did he give permission for me to leave? Ah, I see. Well, please inform me if and when you do.
Informs it is now offering the Pharmacon 5 walk-in industrial microwave, originally developed for secretive research laboratories for purposes we may only guess at.
That vacuous cacophony sets my teeth on edge. Well, look who it is. What is it? Speak your mind. Parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center to the south. Remember, do not tell anyone there what you're gathering them for. Now, please, make every possible haste. Everyone's lives here, save mine, depend upon it.
Cream for it. Our recreant reclamation.
What do you mean you're leaving?
Shift's over. I have a life outside this place, you know.
A life? Outside our lab? No. Audacious advances requires commitment. Absolute commitment.
There must be at least a few useful parts in here. Ah, it's warped. Just like everything else. Hello there. You wouldn't happen to have found any usable parts in all this debris? Westport's stockpiles of replacement parts are nearly depleted. I need to find some parts to convert some of our automechanicals, non-combat parts. Fortunately, there's nothing here that's salvageable. Auntie's bombs sure take their toll, don't they? That's true enough. A few years ago, I couldn't have imagined us running short of anything. And now here I am, digging through scrap for parts. But I digress. Was there anything else? Need to get back to my hunt, you understand? Unless I missed my guess, this looks like it was transporting damaged and malfunctioning automechs from the Vox station to the Automech Repair Center to the south of here. The center is... Say, you don't work for Auntie's, do you? This is beginning to feel more than a little like you're digging for intelligence. Fair enough. As I was saying, the Automech Repair Center is south of here. Regrettably, subjects of Westport no longer have access to the repair center, hence my need to scavenge. Yes and no. The bomb certainly took a fierce toll, but I suspect these were all in various states of disrepair even before Auntie's offensive, which has made sorting out where to begin my efforts here rather difficult. There should be a manifest somewhere, but it's nowhere to be found. Nor are the troopers who should have been escorting this. Where are their bodies? These were stalwart defenders of the Protectorate we're talking about here. Not the spineless stumblewits that comprise the forces of Auntie's choice. No. Some other unfortunate fate has befallen them. Could have been any manner of terror brought upon us by Auntie's. Likewise. And please inform me if you happen upon any usable parts.
Once we arrive at the automech facility, we'll unload and begin cataloging the state of the various automechs.
Are you recording the drive? Cadet, I do not believe this is what the sergeant intended by documenting the process. Here, allow me to handle it. Now where's the off switch? Boyd, we're being bombed! Disembark! Lose formation to the beach, double time! We can take shelter in the rocks! Praise this sovereign. We made it. Halt! Everyone quiet. What's that clacking noise? Oh shit! Crabbles! Form defensive perimeter type 14A! Ah!
Who goes there? By orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the Automech Repair Center without approval. What's your business here? Oh, jeez. Weren't you paying attention? This is the Automech Repair Center. The name itself encompasses our mission, our identity, and our purpose. And if you weren't already aware of us, I'm guessing you have no business here.
Now you've done it. Slowing down a ranking Protectorate official is worth 10, 20 demerits if you're lucky.
All right, let's not lose our heads over a simple misunderstanding. You're free to pass. Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots on sight. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for xeranium gas. We sprung a leak. How observant of you. One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts. Donaldson runs a tight ship and has zero tolerance for lawbreakers.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
Outsider.
Did the authorities send you?
Did my torrent of messages finally convince them of the vast crab-like dangers near at hand? What a relief. In here I thought myself dismissed as a loon. Well, I speak of the Crabbles, of course. You must have spied those nefarious Crabbles, roiling, rippling, bubbling, and churning out in the water. No one at the facility believes me, but I've seen it with my own eyes. Crabble numbers have swelled as they gather to defy us. A consortium, nay, an army. Huh, shows what you know. Crabbles are the bane of Arcadia. Strong, intelligent, and superior to us in every way. You actually believe me? No, stranger. Thank you. With your confidence and support, I believe the Crabble threat can and will be defeated. Remain strong, and together we will outlast the Crabble! Don't trouble me with automechanical matters. That life is behind me. Ask the quartermaster at the repair facility, assuming she hasn't been devoured by Crabbles. Getting better, I think. The Crabbles have seemed less menacing of late. Maybe our resolve has worn down their warlike spirit. Or maybe they're just biding their time.
You seem nice.
All that matters is getting these automechs to the Vox relay station.
But Marshal, we must adhere to decontamination procedures.
I see that Milver Street and Carr have experienced Auntie Cleo's signature management style of constant belittlement and fomenting underling rivalry.